Once upon a time, there was a brave knight. The knight thought that they were the best looking and the strongest in all the land. They had the shiniest armor that they loved to show off. And they loved to ride their horse. Through the land, they would often go through the forest. Searching for quests. One day, the knight came upon a big, dark, scary cave. The knight felt his teeth chatter. He felt his knees knock. He took a deep breath in, but nothing could soothe him. He was alert. He walked into the cave and then there was something odd about the cave. He couldn't quite put his finger on it. He thought. And he thought. When suddenly he heard loud footsteps. When suddenly he heard loud footsteps. He turned, and behind him was a giant dragon. The knight drew his sword and began to fight the dragon. The dragon fired his fire at the knight. The knight was so scared, he fled. He ran as fast as he could and jumped on his horse. And fled. Suddenly, he came across another knight who was brave and strong and bold. The knight said, "Why are you frightened?" And the first knight said, "Oh, you'll see." And they began to argue, and then they drew their swords and began to fight. see coming out of the forest behind them. But the two knights decided it would be better to work together. The dragon let forth the fire. But this time, the knights were ready. The knights grabbed a giant bucket of water, filled it in the stream, and threw it at the dragon. The dragon was captured.